What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Big Boy Fashion on TV, and tonight I got my AEW Dynamite review on highlights. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that thumbs up, comment down below what are your thoughts on AEW Dynamite. Also, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications. Plus, follow my social media down below in the description, and let's get started. Now, AEW Dynamite was a good show, and that's all I got to say from here. It says. It is Wednesday, my dudes. You know what that means. The opening power brings into another exciting edition of AEW Dynamite as we cut to ringside, only to head backstage as John Moxley heads towards ringside for our opening contest. John Moxley, John Moxley makes the scenic route, walking through the crowd as we make note of female stars watching at ringside. John Moxley gets in the ring, ready to go as Jeff Hardy heads out next. Jeff Hardy looks slightly worn down, but still heads down the ramp, giving high fives on his way into the ring before this match gets underway. So we get John Moxley versus Jeff Hardy. This was a good match. John Moxley catches Jeff Hardy at the opening bell, sitting up to the corner before going after him with a body to the head until Jeff Hardy sends him over to the outside. John Moxley gets back to his feet, but is wiped out with a forward dive by Jeff Hardy off the apron. Jeff Hardy continues to attack, slamming John Moxley against the barricade before sending him back into the ring, where John Moxley responds with a dive through the ropes. John Moxley follows up with the atomic drop of sorts onto the barricade before sending Jeff Hardy back into the ring for more damage as he stomps at the hand. John Moxley hits the release vertical suplex before getting a near fall, only to transition into a submission hold, keeping Jeff Hardy's legs at bay. John Moxley eventually changes things up with some hard kicks to the chest of Jeff Hardy, bringing him up for a pile driver, but Jeff Hardy bursts into a back body drop. Jeff Hardy sends John Moxley into the corner, running full speed, but John Moxley evades, forcing Jeff Hardy to crash hard into the turnbuckle. Jeff, John Moxley stays on the attack now, pulling away at Jeff Hardy before bringing him out of the ring for even more damage, sending Jeff Hardy into the barricade right in front of the female star that are watching. John Moxley tries to follow up, only for Jeff Hardy to turn it around and send him over the barricade and into the luchadors, who get riled up, leading to a near fight between them and John Moxley. Jeff Hardy tries to keep on the attack, bringing him back into ringside for a running attack, only to get rocked with a right hand by John Moxley as we go to picture in picture. Back from picture in picture, John Moxley continues to lay into Jeff Hardy around ringside, stealing a pin from the announcer table before bringing him back into the ring itself, keeping an armbar of shorts locked in as he targets Jeff Hardy's ear to cause even more pain. Jeff Hardy in the corner now, finally getting to fight back, but not for long before John Moxley rallies him once again, bringing Jeff Hardy up on the turnbuckle as we come back. John Moxley goes back to use a pin on Jeff Hardy's ear, only for Jeff Hardy to fight him off and take him to the outside. Jeff Hardy is on the upswing, swinging here as he hits a basement dropkick on John Moxley for a near fall. John Moxley turns it back around with some hammer and elbows, dropping Jeff Hardy to the canvas for the cover, but Jeff Hardy kicks out. John Moxley brings Jeff Hardy to the apron looking for a God-style pile driver, but Jeff Hardy fights back, reversing it to a twist of fate, driving John Moxley into the apron instead. John Moxley rolls into the ring as Jeff Hardy goes up top, hitting a whisper in the wind for the cover, but John Moxley kicks out. Jeff Hardy sends John Moxley into the corner for a double stump, but his attempt to follow up is intercepted as John Moxley goes after his back before nailing a superplex on Jeff Hardy. John Moxley gets to his feet, gets to his feet as does Jeff Hardy, and we get an exchange of strikes before John Moxley counters a twist of fate into a cutter. I'm sorry, Jeff Hardy fights out of a Death Rider attempt for a DDT, catching John Moxley with a near fall that the former World Champion narrowly kicks out of. Jeff Hardy with a twist of fate and a twist of fate and a twist of fate, good measure for good measure. Before going up top, Royce goes up, but John Moxley goes out of the way before locking in the weird naked choke. Jeff Hardy is fading fast, and he's out cold as the referee calls for the bell. The winner by submission, John Moxley. This was a good match. Let's continue. We see a tease of sponsorship after the match, only for Jeff Hardy to give out to John Moxley before leaving the ring. Suddenly, the female star jumped the barricade to go after John Moxley, beating him down as staff comes in to intercept. And the locker room star clears out for an assist as well before the luchadors leave the ring. We get a stare down between the groups as we go to commercial break. So we go to commercial break. Back at ringside, Hangman Page makes his way to the ring for our next match. As an insane promo from Saturday showed that Page is making Swerve Strickland wait the whole effing show to find out who he's facing tonight. Our next is Total Leona, and this match is on the way. So we get Dealer's Choice Hangman Page versus Total Leona. This was pretty good. The two go at it from the opening bell, with Leona getting an early advantage until Page hits a big kick to turn it around, but not for long, as Toa is back to his feet and in control. He sends Page to the ropes using his legs to wear the hangman down before catching him in midair, only for Page to cradle him for near fall. Page sends Toa to the outside, following up with an attack on the apron as Toa tries to enter, and Leona sends him into the turnbuckle, forcing him out of the ring to the outside. Um, Leona leaps off the apron onto an approaching Hangman, dropping him to the floor with a crossbody for more damage. He brings Page back to the ring, into the ring, using the ropes for a seated hip attack for another near fall. He even dodged an incoming right hand by Page before hitting a pound that sends him clear out of the ring as we go to picture. Back from picture, toward Leona stay on the attack, bringing Page back in the ring and going after his neck before before the hangman fights back, only to be dropped to the canvas, giving Toa Leona a near fall. Toa, Toa, Toa Leona back to his feet, driven his foot into the face of Page before bringing him back to his feet for a for a right hand. He sends Page into the corner twice over for an impact before wearing him down some more. But Page strikes back with a boot as we come back. Toa Leona makes him pay for this before setting Page up in a triple and nailing him with a diving headbutt in the corner. With the hangman on the apron, Leona Toa Leona goes for a running leg drop of Page invades at the last second. Page catches him off guard as he sends Toa back in the ring, going up top for a crossbody and a cover, but Leona kicks out Page with a couple forearm strikes before lifting him for a dead eye. But Toa Leona flings him to the canvas instead. Page back to his feet only to take a thirst kick as Leona covers, but Page kicks out this time. Toa brings back to his feet again, but Hangman fights back with some strikes before dodging a crossbody by Leona and laying him out with a lariat. Page gets the dead eye on Toa this time, but Leona gets right back to his feet. Big headbutt by Toa. Page brought to his feet as Leona hits the record discussed lyric, but only gets a near fall for his efforts. Toa continues to wear Hangman down now, sending him out of the ring before going to the apron for a moonsault, but Page dodged it. Now it's the Hangman's going for a moonsault for the turnbuckle, and it connects. Page sends him back into the ring, but Leon ducks a buckshot. Larry Samoa Joe sends Page to the canvas, but Hangman reverses into a curved pin, getting the win in the process. The winner of the match, Hangman Page. This was a pretty good match. Earlier today, the Young Bucks arrived to their limo SUV, angry at disrespect being shown as they head towards the venue for the show. Back at ringside, Roller heads to the ringside, accompanied by the Undisputed Kingdom for our next match. Out next is Commander as this match gets underway. So we get Warlow versus Commander. This was a decent match. Warlow stares down the luchador with a smirk before they lock up, and Commander is shoved down hard. They lock up again. Warlow overpowers the luchador once again. Commander does the reach a Warlow for a waist lock only to be dropped hard to the canvas. The action heads to the apron as Commander used his agility to evade the big man, hitting a couple low drop kicks to keep him off his feet. But it's all for naught as Warlow catches him with a big power slam. Attack with his friends watching him from ringside, stomping away at the luchador before driving him against the ropes before the ref steps in. Waller goes back at it again, taking advantage of the 5 count to do more damage before bringing Commander onto his shoulders, before spinning him around and launching him to the canvas. Waller flexes as he watches himself on the screen before going after Commander, who gone to the outside. But the Luchador reverse a powerbomb, sending Waller into the steps. Commander follows up with a springboard attack and catches Waller by surprise when the big man gets back into the ring. Will will walk into a dropkick by the luchador, followed by a finish splash for a near fall. Commander walks the ropes, but is caught into a big power slam by Waller, followed by a top rope uppercut. Power bomb on the luchador grabs things up, a little shakiness in his knee, not stopping him from getting the pin to win. The winner of the match, Waller. That match itself was decent. Alright, things aren't finished yet, however, as the Undisputed Kingdom bring the Luchador back into the ring for another beatdown before the best friends come down the round for the say Roger Strong and his friends want none of this, leaving the ring as we go to break. So we go to commercial break. We head backstage for a face-to-face interview between the AEW World Tag Team Champions and their potential challengers, Sting and Darby Allin. We get the announcement of a non-physicality clause before their match next week. Before Ricky Starks addressed the Icon first AEW match when he got a win over Ricky Starks, something he still hates to this day. Things start to get heated as Ricky Starks promised he will make it so Sting doesn't make it to his retirement match. Big Bill follows up by airing his grievance over the fact the tag division seems to be overlooking the champions. Sting restores by telling Ricky Starks he has to earn respect and telling Big Bill that he's not sure he's a killer like the other big men he's faced in this business. Darby Allin says Ricky Starks can only blame himself, and that sets Ricky Starks off trying to get Darby Allin to hit him. Cooler head prevail before we end things here. Alright, let's move on. Back at ringside, Chris Jericho makes his way to the ring for our next match. Our next is Kyle Fletcher alongside Don Callis and Powerhouse before this match gets underway. So we get Chris Jericho versus Ring of Honor World Television Champion Kyle Fletcher. This was a good match. The two go at it immediately before Kyle Fletcher blindsides the, the Jericho to hit a Mochoku driver before a quick near fall. Chris Jericho back on his feet as Kyle Fletcher hits him, but the former world champion catches him with a drop kick, sending him off the apron. Don Callis tries to intervene, but Chris Jericho chases him and this gives Kyle Fletcher an opening as he attacks him from behind. Chris Jericho sent to the corner as Kyle Fletcher mounts up for some punches and a big right hand, only to send him into another corner for a splash and a kick to the back for another near fall. Kyle Fletcher climbs the turnbuckle but is interrupted by Chris Jericho, who hits a series of punches followed by a hurricanrana. Powerhouse House distracts the referee while Don Callis trips the Jericho up, and Kyle Fletcher is firmly in control now as we go to picture in picture. Back from picture in picture, Kyle Fletcher keeps Jericho at bay, eventually sending him into the corner for further damage before the referee intervenes. Kyle Fletcher goes right back at it wearing Chris Jericho down with Powerhouse Hobbs and Don Callis watching on. But Chris Jericho fights back with some drops, only for Kyle Fletcher to retaliate, and we get an exchange as we come back from break. Kyle Fletcher hits a half and half suplex to end things here, sending Chris Jericho into the corner before hitting a brainbuster for the cover. But Chris Jericho kicks out. Chris Jericho is getting back into it now, getting on the turnbuckle for a double axe handle. But Don Callis distracts the referee as Powerhouse House blocks a line saw attempt covered by Kyle Fletcher, but Chris Jericho kicks out once again. Kyle Fletcher back to his feet, but Chris Jericho fights back to lock in the walls of Jericho. Kyle Fletcher is fighting to get to the ropes, finally grabbing the bottom bottom one to force a break of the hole. Kyle Fletcher catches Chris Jericho with a thirst kick, but once again only to get a near fall for his efforts. Jericho catches him with a modified code breaker for the cover, but this time Kyle Fletcher kicks out. Kyle Fletcher is sent to the corner as Chris Jericho goes back on the attack for only goes on the attack only for Kyle Fletcher to catch him with a kick to the face on the turnbuckle. Kyle Fletcher hits a modified brainbuster on the turnbuckle for another cover, but Chris Jericho kicks out again. Chris Jericho fights back, getting another near fall in the process, but a Don Callis intervention leads to a Kyle Fletcher thirst kick, sending him out of the ring. Kyle Fletcher goes for a dive through the ropes, but takes a Judas effect instead. Powerhouse Hobbs is laid out as Chris Jericho sends Kyle Fletcher back in the ring, going up top for the evaded Judas effect, giving him the pin and the win. The winner of the match, Chris Jericho. This match was good. The celebration is cut short as Kadushka Takeshita steps in onto the stage, staring Chris Jericho down ahead of their match, now set for next week. Video package Deanna Purrazzo talks about the significance of her tattoos, particularly the one she and Tony Storm got as friends, before asking what that tattoo means for the AEW Women's World Champion now. Back at ringside, the Bang Bang Sister gang makes their way to the ring as they get the crowd hype up. The, the occasion brings back Card Blade only to be fired again, but by Bullet Club Gold before they bring out the juice board and a cardboard cutout of Robinson to be clear. Austin Gunn starts to say if they're not down with the Bang Bang Sister gang, they got two words for you. Only to be interrupted by his father Billy Gunn, who smoothly has a flashback to the bygone era before declaring it's a new era guns up. The group scissors in celebration before we go to commercial break. Commercial break. Back from ringside. Timeless Tony Storm heads to commentary for our next match before Deanna Purrazzo heads to the ring. Our next is Tanya Valkyrie, accompanied by Johnny TV. and this match gets underway. So we get Deonna Purrazzo versus Taya Valkyrie. And this match itself was this was okay for what it was. Tied up at the start, yelled not no net result before Taya sends Purrazzo to the corner, but Deonna Price right back into setting Taya into the armbar back to their feet, and Deonna Purrazzo maintains control as she goes after the arm of Valkyrie once again, only for only for Taya to hit a side leg sweep and going after the legs and neck of the Bertosa. Taya sends Deonna Purrazzo to the corner for more damage until Deonna Purrazzo sends Taya to the outside. Taya escapes the offense of the Ber- Bertosa as Johnny TV distracts her, leading to a spear onto the ground by Taya, who then sends her into the steel steps. Taya and Johnny TV have a smooch in celebration as we go to picture in picture. Back from picture in picture, Taylor maintains control of the match, keeping the Bartosa at bay for their fall before sending her to the corner for a chop and some for good measure. Taya drives her boot into Deanna's face before getting another near fall. Before Deanna Purrazzo started to fight back, Taya stops it quick with a big boot before the action spills to the outside, where the two go at it until Deanna Purrazzo gets sent onto the apron. Taya rolls back into the ring, and Deanna Purrazzo follows as she comes back from break. Bertosa follows fights back, now sending Taylor down with a leg sweep, but Taylor reverses for a near fall. Kick by Deonna Purrazzo for the cover, but Taylor kicks out. Taylor catches Deonna Purrazzo by surprise for a cover for her own, but this time it's Deonna Purrazzo who kicks out, only for Deonna Purrazzo to get in the ring in a leg drop. Taya fights out for a cover, but Deonna Purrazzo kicks out once again. Taya gets sent to the outside before Deonna Purrazzo hits a baseball slide drop kick and confronts the champ at ringside before Taya goes on the attack. Deonna Purrazzo turns it around on Taya Valkyrie, however, bring her back to the ring for what I can best described as a double armbar, forcing Valkyrie to submit for the win. The winner of the match by submission, Deonna Purrazzo. This match was okay for what it was. All right, backstage, Renee Paquette talks to Darby Allin about his admiration for the Young Bucks, who soon see why the question was framed that way as Nicholas and Matthew arrive asking Darby Allin why he's hitching himself to the wagon of Sting instead he can join the Young Bucks as a hot new trio. Nicholas changed the subject, quickly asking why Darby Allin and Sting are ducking their challenge. But Darby Allin says his focus is on the winning the tag team championships. Darby Allin walks off, leaving the Young Bucks to pray for their Paquette a compliment before we go to commercial break. So we go to commercial break. Back at ringside, Samoa Joe heads to commentary for our main event. Swerve Strickland makes his way to the ring first as we await the announcement of his opponent, and as hinted at earlier, and it's the whole epic show. Robin then makes his way is loving this as RBD gets to the ring before this main event gets underway. But wait, there's more. On the screen, Hangman Page reveals that the dealer's choice means they got to pick the stipulation. Our main event is a hardcore match. With that, Swerve takes a chair to the face as the bell rings to get underway. So Dylan Short's hardcore match, Swerve Strickland versus Rob Van Dam. And this main event match was this was a good match. RVD takes advantage of the opening to bring Strickland out of the ring before nailing a leg drop on him and then throwing him clear into the barricade. The crowd chants for a table as RBD hits a forearm on Swerve, bringing him back into the ring, bringing him back to the ring for a leg drop that sandwiches Strickland against the rope against the apron. RVD enjoys the whirl of the crowd before going back into the ring, sending Swerve right back out and into the barricade. In a roundhouse leg drop connects, forcing Strickland off the barricade into the floor as we go picture. Back from picture. Despite this early run, RVD Strickland turns it all around as he goes on the offense, dropping the hardcore legend on the ropes with a neck breaker before sending him to the outside for even searching him, not searching, sending him to the outside for even more damage. Swerve finally answers the early call of the crowd, pulling out a table and setting it up, but this gives RED a chance to get back into it, keeping Strickland at bay to the delight of the crowd. Both men back in the ring now, and Swerve sends Robin them into the turnbuckle before nailing him with a chair as we come back. A chair, a chair has been set up in the corner, and RVD takes the brunt of it as Swerve sends him into it for a near fall. Strickland sets a chair back up in that corner before turning his attention back to Rob and Dem, who sends Swerve Strickland into the chair this time. Rolling Thunder connects and RBD grabs a chair still lying on the canvas before hitting a drop kick that drives the chair into Swerve Strickland's face, covered by Robert Dem, but Swerve Strickland kicks out. Swerve Strickland gets sent to the corner as RBD looks for a monkey flip, but Swerve Strickland counters, driving him onto the chair for the cover, but it's Robin Dem who kicks out this time. Both men fighting for it. Both men fighting for an opening now, and it's RBD who succeeds in sending Strickland on the ropes, right onto his little swerves before RBD goes up top, only for Brian Cage to knock him off the turnbuckle. Brian Cage looked to intercade, intercade further onto the hook garage with a chair in hand, keeping the machine at bay, but not for long as they do get out on the outside. Back in the ring, RVD watches on until Swerve catches him from behind. Um, but RVD rolls him up for a near fall. Instead, Rolling Thunder gets dodged, allowing Swerve to get a near fall of his own. Strickland pulls him outside after setting a chair up, nailing a right hand twice before hitting a kick from the apron that sends RBD onto the chair before stomping him from the apron, forcing him to collide with the steps in the process. RVD gets sent back into the ring as Swerve climbs up top, but Robin then catches him, dropping him from the turnbuckle through the table as to the table that was set up at ringside. RVD brings him back before going up top for the 5-star fall splash, but Swerve rolls away. House called by Strickland, but RVD kicks